We are about to start our next subject, our next course, applied thermodynamics. Right. So there is one prerequisite before starting this course. Okay. So you need to be good at the concepts of basic thermodynamics. Okay. So you need to be good at the concepts of thermodynamics. Then only you can understand applied thermodynamics in a much better way. This applied thermodynamics is just a continuation of thermodynamics. Okay, so you need to be good at that. Then only you can able to what I could say. You can able to understand this topic in a much better way. Okay, so I'm just going to list out what are the topics which I'm going to cover in this applied thermodynamics. Then I will start with the first topic. Okay, so the first topic was vapor power cycle. Okay, so and also I listed out all the like for which department it is, like for which paper it is there and which paper it is not there. Okay, so that you can make sure that you are not reading unnecessary things. Suppose if you belong to XE, then there are few topics which is not needed from applied thermodynamics. From thermodynamics, all topics are needed. Each and every topic is required for GATE XE. But in GATE for applied thermodynamics, there are few topics which is not required for GATE XE. What are all those? Everything I listed out here. Okay, so first I will start with vapor power cycle. Vapor power cycle is nothing but we will be discussing about Carnot vapor power cycle and Rankine vapor power cycle, and then we will be understanding why Carnot is not good in case of vapor power cycle. Then we will discuss in deep about Rankine. Okay, and then we will go for gas turbine cycle, nothing but Brayton cycle. Okay, then we will go for Otto, diesel and dual. Okay, these are cycles which is involved in IC engines. Then we will discuss about IC engine performance parameters such as brake power, indicated power, frictional power, etc. Then we will go for reciprocating compressor. We will derive an equation for with clearance, without clearance, everything. We will be discussing about that. Then we will go for centrifugal compressor. And for centrifugal compressor, you need some prerequisite. That is, you need to know how to draw velocity triangle. But don't worry, in this course itself, I am going to attach the videos of velocity triangle. Okay, the basic Euler's equation for rotodynamic machine, and then how to draw a velocity triangle. The basics videos are going to be attached in this course also. Okay, so there won't be any issues in learning the centrifugal compressors. Okay, so like velocity triangle you will also be learning how to draw velocity triangle in this course itself. And then next refrigeration. Okay, so the next is RAC, refrigeration and air conditioning. In refrigeration introduction, some basic about refrigeration. Then I will go for vapor compression cycle, VC cycle, vapor absorption cycle, and gas refrigeration cycle. Okay. Later I will jump into psychrometry, where I will be discussing about different psychrometric processes, and then air conditioning, all those things. Okay. So finally, this is the new topic which is added, right, for GATE 2021. New topic for GATE 2021 that will be covered at the end of this course. Okay, so this is the agenda of this particular course. I just want to give you a small introduction about the course so that you will understand what are the things we are going to learn. Okay, and now, as I already mentioned here, you could see here, right, these are the topics where both ME and XE students should prepare. Okay, so vapor power cycle, gas turbine cycle, Otto diesel dual cycle, IC engine performance parameter. Actually, this IC engine performance parameter is not mentioned in XE syllabus. It is not mentioned, but still there are possibilities because they mentioned Otto cycle, they mentioned diesel cycle. So they can ask questions which is relating this Otto cycle with IC engine performance parameter. There are those types of questions are there. We will be doing those types of questions in our course itself. Okay, those types of questions are there. So only I will recommend those students who are preparing only XE, also to study this topic. It is a very small topic, just some 45 minutes you will learn everything. Okay, 45 minutes also more, half an hour you will learn everything in IC engines performance parameters. Okay, so this is also needed. These 4 topics are required for XE. Compressors are not needed. Compressors are not mentioned in XE syllabus, so compressors not required. It is required if you are preparing for ME. Now come for refrigeration, they mention only vapor compression cycle. Okay, so only introduction and vapor compression cycle will be enough. Vapor absorption, gas refrigeration not required. But if it is ME, you need to study, because in ME they clearly mention vapor and gas, which indicates in vapor there are 2, vapor compression and vapor absorption, and in gas there is one, gas refrigeration, which is nothing but reversed Brayton cycle. We will be seeing that. Okay, and then finally Cycrometry, it is required for both. And this steam and gas turbine, it is not needed for XE if you are writing XE. Okay. So if you are writing gate XE, then you need to study everything which is there in thermodynamics course, everything which is there in thermodynamics course. And in applied TD course, only the things which I marked. Okay, so in the red color, okay, all the things which I marked in the red color, only those things you need to read. Okay, so so that's it about the introduction. So now what we will do, we will go for a vapor power cycle. Okay, we will start vapor power cycle, and before going into cycles, okay, before going into vapor power cycle, I will be giving you some idea about working fluid, okay, and what is the significance of this vapor as an working fluid, why we need to use vapor, what is the significance of that, then specific steam consumption, work ratio. These three basic ideas I will be giving you in the next video. After that, I will start vapor power cycle. First I will discuss Carnot vapor power cycle, then I will go for Rankine vapor power cycle, and then I will give you the reason why Carnot is not ideal vapor power cycle. Okay, why we are not using Carnot as ideal vapor power cycle. Then Rankine, and there are some performance improvements parameter for Rankine also. Okay.